Alright, hey fans of vampires, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master, and today, because we're close to Halloween, we are going to test out vampires. It's that time of the year, that's right, I will play one league with this tribe a year. It's that time, let's go get, oh, we're missing some silver smoke, missing silver smoke ghoul, and also we're missing, what is it, gifted etherborn. Oops, I'm not even looking in the right place. There we go. Now we got our vampires deck. You love watching this once a year? Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And before we get into our quick deck tech, we are going to thank our sponsors, starting with themanabase.com. Oh, your content site to help you with Commander, Standard, Modern, Pioneer, and more. The Manabase is your home base for everything Magic the Gathering and Mana Traders. The premier place to rent Magic cards online. You can support the channel and rent vampires today by using my link in the description below, or you could get 15% off your first 3 months by using my coupon code Nikachu, which also supports the channel. Alright, so we had a lot of back and forth about how to build this deck, what to do, and this is what we have settled on. 4 Fatal Push, gotta kill all those creatures in this format, the Death Shadows, the Scourge of the Skyclaves, gotta kill those prowess creatures. Humans, millions of creatures to kill. Knight of the Ebon Legion. So we're gonna this is gonna be a less synergy-based, more beatdown version of vampires. Knight of the Ebon Legion is a pretty fine card for 1 mana. Isn't gonna die to Lava Dart, and late game it's gonna become very large. Also can get large throughout the game, just because if our opponent lost 4 more life on this particular turn, Ebon Legion keeps getting bigger. Cordial Vampire. We have no idea if this card is going to work, but it's a new card from Modern Horizons. Whenever Cordial Vampire or another creature dies, put a +1/+1 counter on each vampire you control. So the deal is, I don't have any sack out. I don't have that many sack outlets in this deck. I have some. I have Silver Smoke Ghoul. I can just sacrifice it for a card. I have Sorin, can blow up a creature. But for the most part, I don't have anything like what's it called? Like Carrion Feeder, like and there's the Viscera Seer. So we don't have those things. We may not have super good control over putting +1/+1 on all our creatures. However, I do believe that there's so much removal in this format that our opponent will have no choice but to destroy creatures and buff up our team one way or another. And remember, Cordial Vampire or anything else dies, put a +1/+1 counter on all creatures. Gifted Etherborn, roadblock to anything in the format. You kill it or it's going to kill your creatures. So this is going to be a new one. Calastria Highborn. Whenever Highborn or another vampire dies, we can pay a black. We can gain some life and drain our opponent. Hopefully that's going to be useful in the metagame. Silver Smoke Ghoul, believe it or not, is a vampire. Not just a zombie, is also a vampire. Very rare that they mix the tribes. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain 3 or more life this turn, return Silver Smoke Ghoul from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Hopefully will be a combo with Sorin, Imperious Bloodlord. At 3 mana, we can +1 sacrifice a creature. Oh, sorry, sacrifice a vampire. Hopefully it's going to be Silver Smoke Ghoul. And it's Lightning Helix, deal 3 damage to any target, you gain 3 life, and at end of turn, we get Silver Smoke Ghoul back because we gained the 3 life that turn. And also, not to mention, you can just sacrifice this, draw a card whenever we need to. Sorin, we can also put a vampire creature from our hand onto the battlefield. It could be Vampire Nocturnus, which I was told I should have in this deck before. Okay, we're going to play it this time. I don't know how good it's going to be, but I'll play it this time. Because the thing is, like, there needs to be a black card on top of the deck. If there's no black card in the top of the deck, you have a 4-mana 3/3 creature. Also, if this dies in the middle of combat, you lose your flying and the Lord effect. But maybe this is a card that is going to help us, like, close the game out when we have just a bunch of vampires on the battlefield that don't fly. Vampires are supposed to fly. Why don't they hardly fly in Magic? What kind of magic crap is this? There's apparently no magic in the vampires here. Captivating Vampire. I might be overrating this card, but I like that it's a Lord, 3-mana Lord, and also tap 5 vampires you control. You start stealing your opponent's stuff. I might be overrating it, because there's a lot of good new vampires in the format that we need to try out. Nighthawk Scavenger. Basically, effectively strictly better Vampire Nighthawk, because Flying Death Touch, Lifelink, 1/3 creature, but it gets +1. It's going to get +1/+0 for each card type in our opponent's graveyard. You got to believe that they're going to have at least one card type, so it's going to be at least a 2/3, but it could be as high as a 5/3, 6/3, depending on our opponent. If we're up against Jund, you better believe if they're growing their graveyard for their Goyf, they're growing the graveyard for a Nighthawk Scavenger. Mana base Agadeem's Awakening, so if we flood out, we can like bring a bunch of vampires back from the graveyard back onto the battlefield. Castle Lothwain, I think, is a great addition to this deck. We can, again, if we're flooding out, we draw cards and put them into play with Aether Vial. Some Cavern of Souls for the control decks. Pluto Delta to activate Fatal Push. Not too many Mutavaults because I don't want to screw myself on this Vampire Nocturnus, even though we don't have too many of them in the deck. And the deck is pretty black mana intensive. We always need black mana for Calastria Highborn. For Aether Vial. Sideboard, 2 Thought Seizes for combo matchups. Same thing with Collective Brutality, but also good against the Prowess matchups. Plague Engineer. Damping Sphere for the Tron decks. Torpor Orb for all those Death and Taxes, Stoneblade, lots of stuff. Torpor Orb is actually not too bad right now. And Nihil Spellbomb. And we don't use ETB effects at all, I don't believe. Nothing has an ETB do anything. And Nihil Spellbomb for Uro or any other graveyard deck while eating their graveyard but keeping our own. Alright. So with that, let's get into our league. Okay, that's okay. We can shame scoop. Shame scoop. We're just gonna shame scoop this one. Holy shit, we have not won a single game. Well, fuck this deck. Okay, we can improve the deck. This deck is a pile of shit. But it could be better. Hold on. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. We learned some things. This card's actually really good. We need more Cordial Vampires. So hey Vampire fam, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master, but I'm playing Vampires in Modern. Quick, long story short, we played Vampires, got crushed, but we found out that there was some really good synergy between Calastria Highborn, Cordial Vampire, and maybe some Sack Outlet. We didn't have a Sack Outlet before, now we got a Sack Outlet. And by the way, when we gain life, Silver Smoke Ghoul comes back. Excellent stuff with Highborn, and Nighthawk is just a really big creature in the air, and if we have enough one dinky little stuff on low of the ground, Captivating Vampire is going to steal stuff. Let's get into that league. Let's just do it. Vampires take 2. So I'm gonna eat my food. Sort of on my lunch break at the same time. Maybe I should eat away from the microphone. I won the die roll. I win the die roll a lot with Vampires. It's not doing very much for me, though. Sold! Keep! Damn it, this is like a 3-drop. Luris! They mulligan, though. See, this is way more of a 3-drop than you would think. I guess I'll hold on to it, though. Aha! They will have no idea what we're on. They're gonna guess we're some sort of Coco deck. Uh-oh. 2-drop. I'm gonna hold on to this. That's the point of having it in the deck. We could clearly have removal, so they might not go all in on triggers for Soulscar Mage. In fear that they're wasting their time. I was just saying, I haven't seen Death Shadow in a long time. And boom, we're about to be up against it. There we go. Yeah, Expertate is like Surgical. gonna sack. Get the scry. Yes. Sack itself to itself. I'm gonna put this on the bottom. I have enough lands. And my opponent doesn't know it, but I have nothing to do this turn. Well, these draws are not good. You. Target player stat. Oh, so we can target ourselves. Can we keep that in mind? Can keep that in the memory bank. Oh no, they're gonna take my last creature. At least that one can come back. Not sure what Abyssal Persecutor is. We are supremely dead. I need you like on turn 2. Is there any non-black vampire that brings along a token? I have no idea. I guess pass. I can't really do anything. I could sack something with Seer and then draw it. I really want to draw something with Mutavault, so we're going to play Seer, sack it to itself, put a counter on everything. Survive. Mutavault will survive the turn, or at least right now. This is not a beautiful card to put on top of my library, but I'll put it on top. Interesting. I think they could just bolt me. That's a safe play too. Anyway, I mean, I'm probably lost anyway. Doesn't matter. I can try one card off of this Castle Lothwain. Cordial Vampire will get 2 counters on it. Not bad for a day's work. Another Sky. Jeez, I mean, these cards are a beating. They didn't even try hard to find them. They just naturally drew through it, 3 of them. Oh, this is so close to being good. Okay, we're just gonna scoop. Yeah, we'll concede. You got me this round, Death Shadow. You win this one. You win this round. Okay, so maybe Sorin is good just so that well, it'll probably kill some prowess creatures, but I can also gain life so that I don't have to die to Scourge of the Skyclaves. Seer is fine. Cordial Vampire is fine. I actually think Knight of the Ebon Legion might be pretty crappy. I mean, in theory, you could do some blocking. I think life gain is going to be good. I don't know how good this one's going to be. This will be fine. This is lifelink, that's going to be gas. Okay, I can take out some mana. I don't really want to lose life, but although I can pay for this, I'm just gonna run it here. Yesterday I salted the face off the planet because my opponent drew all 4 ruined halos against me with a threat light deck. Ruined halo. Ruining people's Magic experience since it was printed. It looks like such an innocent card. Mulligan. This is a bit disgusting, but I'll keep it. I'll dump Sorin. Well, our opponent mulliganed 5 cards, so that's something. I could not do anything, just drawing useless cards. Do we have a sack outlet here? We do not, because this is where the sack outlet with Cordial Vampire would be great. So if we draw the Viserys here, that would be great. See what they find most dangerous. Could just be this. It's not going to be this. That'd be the worst thing to take. No, I will. Don't you mean running? No, I will not be seeing myself out. Yeah, they took our engine card away. See, this is the type of hand that I don't really want to... I want to draw lands so I curve out, but at the same time I don't want to draw lands. That's very hard to beat. Oh, they're probably preparing for Viserys here, and they're just gonna shoot this knight. Oh, maybe not. What can I do? Nothing. Well, the good news is if we draw Captivating Vampire, we'll at least steal one. We're gonna steal something. Well, all things considered, our opponent's hand is terrible. Like, it's just terrible. Well, unless there's a Death Shadow here. Okay, there's a Death Shadow. It's not as bad anymore. Does that mean I can freely attack? Okay, I'm going to take this up to 3 because I have the Silver Smoke Ghoul in my hand, but there's other 3 drops I can deploy, like these. Well, I really don't want to grow the Death Shadow, so I'm just going to pass. I guess they'll put Lurrus in their hand. They killed their own Death Shadow. They really fucked that up. Oh, I guess they really wanted... I don't know, they really need these Soulscar Mages bigger? Anyway, let's block some of these things. Sure, let's block. They're empty-handed. We have more where they came from too, anyway. Always no, always yield, no. Cordial Vampire is great, the moment I can draw a land for it. What the hell just happened? They cling to dust, one of our creatures gained life, put their life total above 13, and they don't have anything on the battlefield now. Opponent went full Pepega. Now we get some triggers on our Knight of the Ebon Legions, and then now they're bigger. There are bigger problems. Yeah, Lurrus is put in hand. Would love to draw a land here so they can't block very well. Flying Death Touch Lifelink. That's actually not... That's not a bad draw either. I will take that draw. There are 4 card types in my opponent's graveyard. And these knights keep getting bigger. It's like a very delayed Champion of the Parish. Whereas you are winning, you win more. This is such a win more card. Oh my god, you're going down to nothing. Well, anyway, just put this in play. Yep, that'll do it. It's a flyer. I don't think we deserve winning this game, but I'll take it. Maybe this is a non-bow with this card. Alright, I'll just run it back. I need to find my mono black vampires list and compare it to yours. When you compare it, just remember, yours might be better than mine. I'll keep this, but I'm not thrilled with it. Actually, do you know what? Highborn and Bloodghast might do a pretty good job together. We'll see. We're on the draw against like a supremely aggro deck, though. Let's see if we draw the Sorin. This actually is a pretty good hand for Sorin. I just hope that when I play my Bloodghast next turn that I get to untap. Maybe I won't. If they're holding up removal, that should be good for us because we've got this Bloodghast. It's not worth killing. And if we get actually, if we get 2 Highborns out, we can start gaining 4 and doming for 4 a turn. Should build a Meandering Tower Shell deck for Halloween. Sure. So I go to 11? Okay, deal. Okay, let's see if we get to untap. Of course, the deck with 19 lands curves directly into 3. So the only thing I can hope for here is basically that my opponent's actually flooding out. Actually, this is gonna be dangerous. Like, it's because if they have Death Shadow, which they do, we actually end up growing their Death Shadow. Well, hopefully we can shrink this. They don't attack with Swiftspear. Interesting decision, interesting decision. Unfortunately, I need to chump block with something. What is the more Halloween themed set? Innistrad block or Shadowmoor? Going off the art. I guess Innistrad, in my opinion. If they don't have any more removal, maybe we can survive a little bit longer. Oh god, they went all in with everything. Bloodghast can't block. But Highborn can. And I can gain a little bit of life to soften the blow on this card. So this is going to be 5, this is going to be 7, 12, 13. So I still die, so I have to block something else. I don't really want to block anything with the Seer, though. Let's say you bolt me. I mean, if they have some removal. Well, their hand has only one card left. I mean, so in a situation where you're practically losing, you have to look for, you have to just take the line that gives you just the best chance of winning this game. But this is still going to be too much. They're going to fetch Shock with the Death Shadow. Death Shadow is going to be a 5/5. Scourge hits me for 7. 13. Well, I have to block this stupid thing then. I have no other choice. Just gotta hope they don't have anything. Okay, so we can sacrifice Bloodghast, I guess, to Scry. Because it's gonna have haste next turn anyway. Oh, wait a minute, this is not gonna work out the way I want it to. I'm just gonna not pay the 1. I'll just let Seer die. No. And then I'll get the trigger post-combat. Put that on the bottom. Oh no, hold on. Okay. Maybe this is not that bad, because I'm going to play Bloodghast, play Captivating Vampire, attack for 6. Okay, maybe I'm going to put that on top. Maybe that actually gives me a chance of winning here. Okay. Good damage. Now I'll trigger this. Fuck. If they didn't have a blocker, we would win. It was so close. No, they didn't. Well, they didn't have it. I mean, I'm still alive. I'm still standing here. Okay, so I have a new line. I can attack with the Bloodghast. Okay, we're gonna play the next Highborn out, and then they're gonna be in an awkward spot for killing anything. I think this is how it's gonna work out. Maybe I shouldn't have played the second one, because now they could block this. Is this gonna work the way I want it to? Maybe not. So close, so close. If they put Luris in their hand, then I could have put Bloodghast on the battlefield, play Captivating Vampire, gave everything. I give my 2 creatures +1/+1, and then they would. Anyway, 6 damage would be enough to kill them. So that was a very close game. Oh, I got 2 triggers. I get to kill them immediately. Fantastic. This worked out exactly, basically as I wanted it to. Can you gain life? There we go to a game 3. No, I won the match. Oh, I won the match. Forget it. We're already up on the scoreboard. We're up on a scoreboard. Unbelievable. Well, the question is, what would they want to do? Because here's my plan. I was planning on blocking both of these. So they actually have nothing to do. I guess they could play Lurrus and pass? Like, the plan was to just block with the 2 Highborns, let them die, and get the triggers and kill them. So anyway, the Highborns actually stabilized the board. Alright, we're up. We're winning. That was definitely not a clean win. I'm not gonna claim that was a clean victory at all. But I'll take it. Victory is a victory. Let's look for our next victim. There we go. I fixed vampires. Calastria did her job. That's right. She is worth her weight in gold. That's why we're playing her. Yeah, undefeated deck. We just retire it right now. I'm having trouble keeping... I'm having a lot of trouble. We're winning a lot of die rolls, but I'm having trouble keeping like a good 7-card hand. Like, I'll keep this, but I guess we have to take something out of the curve here. Silver Smoke Ghoul, I guess. Yeah. Maybe too slow. Okay, it might be the Uro deck again. We can get our revenge against Uro. I'm just gonna get some water. Flying Death Touch. Alright, let's start this party off with a Captivating Vampire. They might have a counterspell, but they also have Growth Spiral incredibly often. Oh, they have a counterspell this time. Oh, they have that counterspell. Well, I can live with that. Where's my... Well, now where's my Ether Vial? Where's my Ether Vial? Where's my... I don't know what to say. Looking for Ether Vial, looking for Cavernous Souls. Well, there's Uro. Well, it's gonna... You better have a plan for this Captivating Vampire, otherwise I'm stealing that damn thing. And these things are gonna get bigger. The Highborn is back. So maybe I'm gonna play this thing... Because I'm gonna need the mana soon. It was strong in standard. We're favored against Uro. I know nothing of vampires. Oh, are we favored? Well, we got crushed by it last time, so I'm hoping we're gonna make a comeback here. We didn't. Well, we didn't have this card. This is gonna make a big difference, hopefully. Okay, I have nothing to do. That's gonna be a nice one. Anyway, let's declare attack, see what happens. Are we in Cryptic Command mode already? Okay, Growth Spiral into Cryptic Command. And we get to play a Seer and then Highborn on the same turn. And then we'll always threaten to take your stuff. Okay. That's fine. Okay, combo activated. Now we just need that Silver Smoke Ghoul. And we have enough creatures in play. You want to play Uro? You want to do it? You want to know what this card does? Looks pretty innocent. There's nothing particular. He's just sort of goth-like, that's all. This is not the scariest looking vampire. That cryptic command is not very scary given our board state. I mean, once we get enough mana, we just sack our board. And here comes Uro. Unknowns to our opponent, it's useless. It's probably just a flat-out mistake. Well, maybe they'll kill this. No, did not kill this. Okay, let's go to beginning of combat, see what happens. Surprise. We got blood gas too, so now we can sacrifice this for Seer and the Highborn and start like draining and gaining every turn. Yoink! Mine now! Now you better cryptic me every turn, or you're doomed. And there's an Uro number 2. Wise man once said, give me the loot. Wise words indeed. Well, this is very different from the first time we played against this deck. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. Alright then. They have to deal with this. It's like the main card they have to deal with. I'm pretty far from actually draining them to death, though. Are they going to gain another turn? Okay, hold on. Let them pass priority. They might go for a second turn here. Fatal Push. The Seer. So we are going to start off by sacrificing Bloodghast. Drain you. Well, I guess I'll put another one on top. Cling to dust, my Bloodghast, sure. Alright, move to my attacks. I declare my attack. Actually, Cling to Dust sucked. I'm not very happy about that Cling to Dust. You want to return this? Well, we're definitely sacrificing this. Actually, now you can't. You lose your targets. Oh no, I don't have a sack outlet now. Shit. That's their point. Okay, that's the thing. I couldn't sacrifice. We can sacrifice again. Make our opponent's life a living hell, but we don't have a recurring source of sacrifice. Yeah, we're gonna get that Uro again. Better do something with all that mana. They might just run out of cryptic commands. What are you going to do? You don't really want to tap out to put Uro in play. Shit, I don't think they put a land in play. Ooh, we got a Bloodghast. Nice. Alright, declare my attacks. Ooh, I'm allowed to attack. Snapcaster Mage Fatal Push? Which in that case I can't really do much about. Oh, I spent Quaddle, okay. So do I care? I should just let it die. I still get the trigger, and I don't have to deal with Ice Fang for the future. I was expecting Typhoon here for some reason. I would not... I don't blame you. Honestly, don't think we have good chances here. I mean, we've got some good gimmicky things going on, but I think this control deck can still deal with... Like, they gain a little bit too much life, then this Highborn can drain them. I just need... And I don't have a good repeated way of getting Bloodghast back and forth from the graveyard to the battlefield. Now, if we get a Silver Smoke Ghoul, if we get 2 Silver Smoke Ghouls, then I can keep sacking them every single turn. And then that'll work out pretty well. Fact or fiction? Maybe those 2. This is tough. This is a good fact or fiction. I don't really like the look of Field of the Dead. They're probably going to take Fact or Fiction and Field of the Dead. Okay. They have a lot of mana to, like, kill one of our things. And there were people who said Fact or Fiction wouldn't see play in Modern. And it's really good because it gets around Veil of Summer. I need, like, good graveyard hate. Oh, whoops. Keep forgetting I have to target somebody. Oops, I don't want to pay for it. They have the counter spells in hand. In the field. I'm going to put this on top, and I'm going to hope that this Nighthawk Scavenger is going to carry us to victory. It might not. But whatever, this is my plan. I screwed up there. I could sack Bloodghast, get a Scry, then play Cavern. And also get one more trigger. Wilderness Reclamation is balanced. Yeah, you can remand. Go for that. So I could have attacked for 2. It dies. I scry. Play land. Get back. I mean, maybe it doesn't work the way I wanted to because they could cling to dust it, but I mean, that's just the line I should have done. Are they tapping my board? Return to our permanent? Sure. Hmm. Another highborn. Put on the bottom. Oops. Let that resolve. It's a mistake. Trying to play a little fast. This is our second game, and I'd like to get this league done in an hour. That's what Halloween is all about. Spooking them into respecting with our board. Well, we stole the Titan. It's not too bad. Alright. Can they gain enough life? Yield through this turn. Maybe we can start just attacking. Oh, they have another Uro. They could just play another Uro if they wanted to. I will loop Cryptic and Uro. How? Hold on. So? Gain more life. So they Cryptic, bounce this thing back, draw it every turn. Well, I got Seer again. That was a pretty lucky draw. But honestly, it doesn't do anything. I think I'll just concede the game. Say Cryptic here. I can't really beat... I honestly can't beat this very well. They'll gain more life than I can drain them at any point of the game. Okay, Nihil Spellbomb, yes. Think... I'm not sure, but I think Gatekeeper will be very poor. I can take out maybe one land. I'm gonna take out 2 Gatekeeper. Submit. Okay, I actually can keep this hand because I drew Agadeem's Awakening. Finally, I can keep a 7-card hand. I've been I've just had a bunch of mediocre 7-card hands on the play. Either I can keep the 7-card hand and I have no 1-drop, or I can't keep the 7-card hand and have to go to 6. Ooh, a bunch of Nihil Spellbombs, alright. My opponent says, why no Merfolk? This is our 4th opponent that asks me this question. I really wanted to draw a land though for the first few turns. Okay, hopefully this will hold off Uro a little bit. But I mean, ideally, I want to get enough damage in very early on. Bloodghast, some easy free damage. Oh no, we're gonna get our Ether Vial bounced. I know it. I knew it. Okay, return target permanent on his hand, draw a card, sure. Oh, this was a mistake. I should have waited for them to play Mystic Sanctuary or something. This was pointless. I don't know, maybe them not getting Mystic Sanctuary is okay too. In the future, they can't Cryptic it back to their hand and loop it. Want to kill anything? Go for it! No, this game could go so much better. Sure. Damn, I wish I had a land here. And they can escape this. Put the vampire in play just so that we like get a trigger. Oops. Undo. Yeah, we can let that happen. So they Mystic Sanctuary a Fatal Push back on top of their deck, which is really not the greatest value here, given our hand is just full of cards. We will sacrifice this creature, and maybe we can find a damn land. Put the Seer on the bottom, because I really need mana. Nothing really matters here except mana. And also a land to get this Blood Gas back before they can cling to dust the other side. Anyway, I don't find it, so attack. They are running out of cards though, but like, I can tempo them out. Like, I can very easily just tempo them out here. Under any normal circumstances, I would have already won by now. Interesting. So, sack you. Knight of Ebon Legion, no thank you. Bloodghast. Where's my land? This is 9 turns. I have a single land in play. I'm just babying this fucking Nihil spell bomb. On the other hand, our opponent seems to run out of gas after using up that one Uro. I do have lands in this deck. I sided out a single land. I didn't think it was that devastating. Oh my god. Whatever. You know what? Ether Vial's not that bad, but it's probably going to come in handy like at the very last possible moment. Oh no. Finally played something for our opponent. Okay, pass. Sometimes the coin comes up tails 10 times in a row. Exactly. Our deck was randomly shuffled. EE on 2. That seems like such a risky proposition. I mean, I would just... I guess they're close to dead, so... Sure. Sure. As a Gruul player, I never seem to go first. Should play against pros. Or maybe the pros would always go first anyway. I'll put the Highborn in play over the Cordial Vampire. I'm waiting for my land. Give me my land. Fuck! What the fuck? I don't know what to say at this point. And now I'm going to tick this vial up to 3, because there's no point in keeping on 2 at this point. What is going on here? Someone calculate this. What are the odds of not drawing a land in... Wait, I guess this is what they want to do? I would imagine I would... Well, I guess you just can't do that, can you? No. I'm glad I didn't crack this Nihil spell bomb. Okay, finally I have a good reason to crack this spell bomb. And they'll probably cling to dust my Bloodghast. What is this? You gonna play a second one? I guess so, okay. Still gonna go for the Archmage's Charm? Okay. Now they can cling. Okay. Okay, can I win next turn? No, not even close. Well, maybe. If I draw a land, I can win. Oh, finally. Thank God. Okay. Yes. Has haste. Thank God. Okay, attack. Attack this person. Attack this bad person. Lord. Right on time. It was the dumbest game in a while. Well, let's run that back again, I guess. Omega Pog. Okay, can I keep a 7-card hand? We only won that one because we could keep a 7-card hand. It was a decent 7-card hand. Oh no, there's no swamp in here. I have to mulligan it. Why is it so hard to keep a hand? The curve is pretty good with this deck. I have to mulligan. Even though there's a million knights and I love the knights. I'll keep this. It's a bit choked. Okay, I will get rid of... I prefer to keep mana than not mana. But maybe not. Okay, I'll do it like this. Oh, sweet. Oops, not knight. I'm a vampire deck. That'd be a horrible blunder. Okay, let's just hope we just curve out and smash them. Just in case they play Ice Fang Quaddle for some stupid reason. Oh, they want to draw a card, that's fine with me. Yeah, that's right. Opponent's scared of Cavern. Hopefully they have a handful of counterspells and they can't do anything about this Nighthawk Scavenger next turn. Invisible Kid is now following. Thank you very much, Invisible Kid. You are not invisible to me. I noticed you. You want your remand back? Probably not. Oh, you're gonna pump up my Cordial Vampire. Gas. Just gas. I guess I should get this Nihil Spellbomb on the battlefield. So I can play a few things this turn. Cordial Vampire is amazing against Uro. EE on 2. Blow up 2 things. Okay, that's fine. We sort of had the combo here. I didn't play around this. Well, there's nothing I could do. Yeah, Knight will get really swole. Holy shit. This is nuts. I should have played something pre-combat just to see what would happen. They should have just taken the damage and did it post-combat. Looking at it right now. What's better to throw out there? This one or this one? Maybe this one, because in theory could come back. That's pretty big by itself. This is almost lethal by itself. Knight showing Merfolk what a 1-drop is all about, more or less. Although, well, whatever. This is more Cordial Vampire than, like, Knight of the Ebon Legion, for the most part. Shit, you have, like... you have the thing. That thing. Oh, I guess I should have played Seer first. Oh well. I'll leave the black up for Nihil Spellbomb because we're getting really close to cracking it on this Uro. Give fish a 1-drop, you cowards, yes. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, why? Hold on. Okay, so this is my new opportunity to exile Uro. Like, they could just play Uro this turn, right? Green. Oh, no, they don't have double green. They're mixing, actually, the green. Okay, so I screwed up into victory, so I don't actually have to do anything. But I meant to crack the Nihil Spellbomb. But, anyway, I guess we'll let that happen. Maybe I'm wrong to do that. Maybe I should crack the bomb anyway, so they don't draw a card off of this. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna do this in advance. Okay. Yep. I guess now I have to do it. If they just top deck us green source, put on the battlefield, Uro comes out, so I have to crack. And I'll wait for next turn to play Seer. Watering is not breeding, yeah. I thought it was for a second, but upon double checking, it's not. Oh, so they could have got the green source, I guess. And we basically have the game if Seer resolves and Highborn is still on the battlefield. Yeah, so I could have lost if they played, yeah. Oh no! I guess this is okay. Well, they're at 1. Fetch lands offline. If they have Cryptic, the game goes on. Not anymore. Okay, so... I'll just try to win with this thing. Gast has haste, but I want to just win with Calestria if I get the opportunity to. Opponent's not making this easy. Shit. Alright, let's see. Is there a counterspell for this? Okay, there is not. I get to play this. Oh, well, this wins. This still wins. Okay, so, so long as Seer resolved. If they remanded it, then it wouldn't work. Okay, we win the match. Wow. Wow, close. Close, but no donuts. Alright, we're undefeated with this version of vampires now. I should just pack it up and just make it the YouTube video. That's it. Thanks for everyone for watching. I solved vampires. We're beating the matchups that we lost to. Okay, we'll keep it going. Can I get... This is not a deck that like wins quickly, though. There's... The more triggers there are in decks, the longer it takes to actually execute victories with them. But we got our sideboard cards that game. That's what made a huge difference. We got the Nihil Spellbomb. That's real marketing, folks. Yeah. Here's what it looks like when it works, and we're gonna hide what happens when it doesn't work. Where's my opponent? Oh, this is going way better than last time. The first time we didn't win anything. We didn't win a single game in the first league. We went a perfect 0-6, and I said, fuck it. But we know what works. It's time for Nikachu to call himself the Tribal Master now. I doubt it. Do you think Vampire Functions could be better than Merfolk? Like, I don't know. I doubt it, but, I mean, I've never worked on vampires seriously. We won the die roll again. Our opponent has, like, a Merfolk avatar. Flex X. Opponent has Yorion in their deck. If they have Yorion, this hand's probably not very good. Like, it's all 3 drops. I have 1 2-drop, and oh no, I won the die roll. Okay, I'll keep it, but not thrilled with this keep. We're gonna play a Grizzly Bear. What is this, a Niv Mizzet deck or something? We most definitely cannot do anything about that. Is this Niv Mizzet? With Yorion? Yorion, blink your Niv Mizzet? That's value. Come on, Bloodghast. Give me any 2-drop except this. Take it! I'll take it. Sold. I'm hungry for some cake, so I'm gonna quickly run and get some cake. Life of a streamer, you gotta eat on camera. What the fuck is going on here? There's a Valakut on the other side of the battlefield? There's a Valakut now, you say? In your Yorion deck. So it has to have Dryad of the Elysian Grove in it. Well, then we're gonna save this for the proper time. Yeah, let's aggro our opponent now, because it's the only way I think we can win. You know, I really should have just cut it off at 2 rounds and just said undefeated vampires deck in modern. That could have been the clickbait title, and people would realize I only played 2 rounds. But I didn't lie. I guess it's a 5-color deck. Oh, it's Omnath. It's Omnath! Well, hello, Omnath. Welcome to Gatekeeper of fucking Malakir. Gatekeeper of Malakir tells you go fuck yourself. Target you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Get out of here. My opponent's probably salting right now. Omnath, get out of here. Don't let the door hit you on the ass out. Hit your ass on the way out. You ramped right into that thing, and now it's dead. Good thing I drew that Highborn card, because I would have just ran out my Gatekeeper for the sake of curve. This is where they regret playing Utopia Sprawl over Birds of Paradise. Make like a banana and fucking leave. Now they're close to dead. And for all they know, I have a second Gatekeeper in my hand. I have nothing. Do you have any 1-drops? Can we Luxac into stealing something next turn? Yes, I have many 1-drops actually. Golos! But ideally, I just top deck another Gatekeeper of Malakir. Unless they're going to gain some life here. Because I have 8 power on the battlefield. Oh, they're going to get Radiant Fountain. Get themselves at a range. What does your deck do? Actually, I can attack with everything. Oh, you know what I needed? I needed to top deck a land. Oh no, top decking a land may not work. Because if I can throw something away to, like, because the Highborn card, right? 5, I can deal 7 damage here. If I play another Vampire, I can attack for 8. Actually, yeah, if I, no, I don't know. So what, do I just play this thing? What if I attack? Okay, I attack with both. If I attack with everything, I deal 6 damage. Or I could play Cordial Vampire. I could attack with everything. I could play Cordial Vampire, attack with everything. And then if something dies, we still drain. You go to 2 life. Oh, it's going to be so hard to get the final points of damage in, though, because I'm sure... What is this? Well, you're 7. You need 7 mana. Yeah, you're just 1 land away. What is it? Exile top 3 cards of your library. You may play them this turn without paying their mana costs. So that could be a big turn. But I don't have anything super high impact to do right now. Or I play Cordial Vampire, attack them to 1. What if I drew a land? I drew a land, play Captivating Vampire, attack with everything. They just block one of the bigger ones. My stuff doesn't die. I don't know if this is the right move. And my hope is after this thing dies... maybe this isn't really going to do what I want it to do. No, maybe I don't like that line, because now if my opponent stabilizes, this could have been a way of winning. I mean, I might still win with this. But it's not clear or easy. And at least if I played Captivating Vampire, I could attack with both, and if they want to chump block 1, they go to 2 anyway? It's close. But then I didn't have to lose any creatures on the battlefield, and if they wanted to trade with Captivating Vampire, they wouldn't even be able to fetch here. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Maybe they have nothing to draw. 3 cards. Search for Tomorrow. These are pretty bad cards. You don't even have that many mountains. Can you play lands? Yeah, you can play lands. So 1, 2, 3. You don't have any mountains. 1, 2. You got an island. Serum Visions. Alright. This looks pretty bad for the bad guys. Okay, they conceded. What the hell? I guess this might be the one matchup where I'm confident to use Thoughtseize. Dismember looks okay. Actually, Torpor Orb looks pretty good. I think I just want a low curve. The Silver Smoke Ghoul doesn't look actually that useful here. It's just very expensive for a 3/1 creature. Well, they play Omnath, right? Yeah. Yeah, get rid of Nighthawk Scavenger. They didn't seem to build their graveyard very much. Submit. Trying to pick a modern deck for MCQ on Sunday. Do you know any decks that beat Uro pile decks? Merfolk does. I'm like almost undefeated against Uro. Do you know what? Humans plus Relic of Progenitus in the sideboard probably does very, very well too. One drop into tons of stuff. According to the Uro decks, they are not scared of red deck wins. They really don't care. Hence why those Uro decks still do very well. They gain quite a bit of life, not only between Uro, Omnath, but also Cling to Dust, so they keep their head above water. Elvish Reclaimer? Well, I have 2 anger. I guess we deal with this. Their hand sucks. Their hand sucks. Then I'm gonna Gatekeeper you. Yeah, I'm gonna Gatekeeper you. I guess I can go Cordial Vampire first, and then we go Gatekeeper, make them sack, and we gain stuff. So get the tutor just like once or twice. Flagstones for ramp. Well, humans is one of the more powerful decks right now. I mean, I can promote... Like, Merfolk does easily beat those Uro decks because they've got islands and they can put as many zombies as they want on the battlefield. You can attack for like 20 and you still have counter spells for their cryptic commands and stuff like that. But the other parts of the format are tough. Like, Prowess is very tough. I don't know. I would imagine Humans has a little bit of better game against the Prowess decks, but I'm not sure, to be honest. Maybe their matchup is just as bad as ours. I imagine they do have a better game, though. Reflector Mage looks good. Thalia just looks good. I might be overrating Thalia, though. Thalia's not that big. 2/1 creature, dies to everything. They played... Oh, we did not know about that one. That was just drawn. One way or another, we gotta get rid of this Reclaimer. So by going Cordial Vampire first, now they both get triggers from the Cordial Vampire. Remember, this is not just our creatures dying. It's like anything that dies, which is amazing. We like learned about that later. Any creature that dies is good. Well, this could be a problem, but they're still quite a little... They are a little ways away from making that a reality. They got Yorion. Okay, Wooded Foothills, we knew about that. Another Gatekeeper, that's going to be great. Thought sees you. Still have nothing. What do you want to do? I'll let you have it. I'll take the Scapeshift. Maybe I should play another Cordial Vampire for when they play Yorion. Yeah, the upside is very large. I mean, Bloodghast is not a big deal. Bloodghast might have haste soon. You just noticed they're a Battle of Wits deck? Holy shit, you're right! They're 226 cards. Crikey! This is a Battle of Wits deck! Blimey. There are some definitely music aficionados in the comment section, or in the chat. Blink away. It's the crappiest blink of all time. Oh. I guess this doesn't matter. But I'll activate my Mutavault. I believe we win this turn. Attack for 11. Gatekeeper of Malakir combined with Cordial Vampire. Cleanly won that match. We went 0-3 in the first leg. We're 3-0 in this one. For the YouTube video, I should just cut it out here and drop and just retire the deck as undefeated. The deck we should retire the deck. You need a mustache with the glasses. Yeah, I'm so sinister. We lost the die roll finally. Hand is... Actually, hand is not that very good on the draw. We have an Ether Vial, but we have a Mutavault that will never cast any of these things and never pay for this trigger, so I'm going to mulligan it on the draw. This hand's a lot better. I'll keep this. I'll dump the Agadim's Awakening. Yeah, I'll do that. I can always draw another land for this Malakir. We're up against a Steam Vents deck. Another Calastria Highborn. Dexter Johnson would be proud. We won't show them. We won't show Dexter the first league though. Ooh, another Cordial Vampire. So we'll just throw away the thing that can come back. What are you going to do if you actually 5-0 with this deck? Retire it! Straight up retire it. Remand? Is this Blue Moon? I can probably crush this thing too. What the hell? Oh yeah, this is probably Blue Moon. See if they bolt my Bloodghast. You want to bolt my Bloodghast? It's too bad we didn't find this build in the first place, but I had no idea. I didn't know. Maybe I should have let off with Cordial Vampire. It's probably not the most valuable. This is gonna... They're definitely gonna bolt this. Oops, no. Keep yielding. Let's just say no. Ooh, another Bloodghast. That's convenient. What you gonna do when Bloodghast comes for you? Next year we'll be getting on the full-on Nosferatu outfit. I have no idea what that is. But sure, maybe. Fuck! We have to deal with more of this shit. Oh, wait a minute. Cordial Vampire time. Will they see the interaction? Probably. They're taking a look at it right now. Sacrifice it, sacrifice it. Yes! Yes! Uro deck. Meet Cordial Vampire. It's the clock. Aspiring Spike rating with 295 people. Thank you very much for the raid, Aspiring Spike. The Spikelings have arrived to find vampires. I'm undefeated with vampires at the moment, going into round 4. This Cordial Vampire is an amazing beating. It says whenever another creature dies, another creature, not one of yours, any creature. Look, it's too late. They played Uro, it got sacrificed, and now my board gets +1/+1 count. It's gonna trigger again! Bloodghasts are 4/3 creatures. It's too late. The value has been had. Welcome, Spikelings. I'm gonna be ready for that. I'm gonna be ready for that Uro when it comes around. Oh, we just got Seer too. Nice. Need a land though. And then we can start getting a bunch of triggers off of Calastria Highborn. Maybe I should have this on the battlefield already. That way, if my opponent plays Anger of... Well, I guess if they played Anger of the Gods, I'd be able to deal with it. Want to play another Uro? Yeah, you can do it. What's going on with opponent's graveyard? Yeah. I thought this is some sort of rug deck. I thought this was gonna be Blue Moon, and all of a sudden they played a Stomping Ground and an Uro, and I'm like, now what's going on here? So at the moment we can attack with everything, then we start sacking our board. This must be a Scapeshift deck. Oh, it's a Scapeshift deck. That's what it is. Makes sense now. Oh man. Well, anyway, I'm just gonna attack with everything, and then we just have to sack one thing. No, that was last match. This is a new match. We did not actually see anything. Anyway, this is enough to win. New modern power rankings. Vampires, zombies, merfolk, humans, and spirits. Yeah. Okay, so this is definitely a Scapeshift deck. We'll bring in Thoughtseize. We'll bring in Nihil Spellbomb just to deal with Uro. That's it. Silver Smoke Ghoul is just probably a very clunky card here. I don't know about Nighthawk Scavenger. Maybe it's okay. I just like being really low to the ground, to be honest. We have to be careful about Anger of the Gods, though. Whatever. It dies to Bolt. That's going to be my excuse. Creature's still 29. That's fine. Goblin players. Am I a joke to you? Cordial Vampire is the unsung hero here. We weren't sure if it was good until we found out that when our opponent's creatures die, it actually triggers. Then it was like mind-blowingly amazing. This is a Modern Horizons card. This is a fire design card here. We didn't even realize the fire that was in this design. I'm playing Cordial since it came out in Vampires. I really like the card. You absolutely should love the card. Not thrilled with this hand, but I'll keep it anyway. At least it'll curve out, and, you know, worst comes to worst, we just draw cards with Castle Lochwain. It's just a bit clunky, that's all. Cavern of Souls is convenient, so I can just throw it a Cordial Vampire next turn. Or maybe no, I'm not gonna be too I don't want to be too patient. Maybe they have Remand in hand, but probably they have Growth Spiral. Now that is a bad top deck. I would have preferred at least a land. Growth Spiral. They're ramping. You're going straight to Scapeshift Town. Deck looks okay. Shit. I mean, if they have Scapeshift, we're just dead. We've barely dented them. We've barely dented them. Please kill one of these. I beg of you, just kill one. So that the rest can grow. What's the next tier? Okay, so like at 7 mana, they can do 18. The next one is what, 36? Okay, do you got Scapeshift or what? Or they need 8 mana to kill us? Do we want Ozolith in this deck? Probably not. It doesn't make that many counters. It's just these creatures make counters. The rest doesn't do shit. Another Highborn. Cryptic. Tap bounce. I'd like to find more beef, to be honest. I'm gonna rip their graveyard off. Knight is okay, I guess. But I'll play the Aether Vial first. I give myself a little bit of a hedge against... Well, now I'm tapped out, so... I could end up being in trouble against Anger the Gods anyway. Okay, there's Uro. But graveyard's empty, so not too bad. Yield until next M step. Maybe this is turn off auto yields. Yeah, we'll see what my opponent does. I turned off the auto yield for that reason. And Vial another Cordial in play. Not to mention this Uro is going to go to the graveyard too, so I mean this is just going to be fucking stupid. Good luck with bolting and angering the gods, these things. Favorite fruity candy and favorite chocolate candy? My favorite chocolate candy is probably Arrow, or maybe just something with like almond nuts. And also, favorite fruity candy? Maybe those raspberry things. I still have triggers to resolve, jeez. Do I have lethal here? 7, 13, 19 damage! On the board! There's 19 damage on the board! We're gonna put a bolt on top of your deck? What the fuck is that gonna do? Do you have Scapeshift or not? There's 19 damage. Someone clipped this. Oh, you have Cryptic Command to ruin it all? Don't ruin my day here. This Knight of the Ebon Legion is definitely gonna earn its counter for the turn. Whatever. Okay, attack. No blocks. Boom! Just boom! One shot. I had no idea. Did you hear Spike's summons today? I heard. Oh, we gotta get this last round in. We have to get this last round. Okay, give me 30 more minutes to play one more round of this Vampire League. 4-0 www.twitch.tv/Nikachu MTG. I'm supposed to play Among Us with my Okay, we're 4-0 with vampires. We're 4-0 with vampires. That was nuts. That was nuts. You're all witnessing something historic, people. You're witnessing something historic. Vampires is about to become a deck. we beat Prowess. We beat an Uro pile. We just beat another Uro pile. This is version 2. Version 1 didn't work out so well, but we learned a lot from version 1. We learned out that Cordial Vampire was amazing, that Highborn card was pretty good. You just needed to learn the brew first, yeah. That's why we playtest. That's why we playtest. I also learned that Sorin actually was overrated. I completely oversold Sorin. I mean, it's totally fine in the right metagame, but Burn is not like a popular deck at all. Sorin ended up being garbage. Just clunky, difficult to cast with Aether Vial. Won't let me save the clip. Ah, it's okay. Do I have too many clips or something? How do clips... No, clips expire. That was definitely clip worthy. They played an innocent looking bolt, not thinking anything bad was gonna happen. Then all of a sudden, everything bad happened. 19 power. Jeez. Just says error. That's okay. Magic the Gathering Online is having trouble finding us a worthy opponent for this vampire deck. I mean, this is too super... I mean, the vampire community is going to be super happy. It's definitely something that can be worked on. I'm not sure of the sideboard at all. Okay, we won the die roll. This hand is okay. We've got some synergy between Bloodghast Seer and the Cordial Vampire. Let it rip. We got some cheers. Oh, from the crypt. Just cheered 20 bits. Sweet. Thank you very much. Thanks for the bits. Would this be their first fives? I have no idea. Maybe. This might be the first 5-0 ever for vampires. Blada just cheered 10 bits. Getting in on the bid action. So what do we start off with? I guess Bloodghast. It's going to be hard for Bloodghast to benefit from the Cordial Vampire triggers, but it still will. Oh, we're up against a control deck, which would be good because they can't interact with what we're doing very well. Single Serving Fiend also cheered 2 bits. The pennies are on the way. 5-0 vampires. 5-0 vampires. Ooh, Captivating Vampire, which we stole Uros many times in this league. It was very difficult to keep the Uro, though. That's what we learned. It was very difficult to keep the Uro. Matt Manic also cheered 28 bits. Thank you very much. Alright, here we go again. Another Uro deck. Okay, so let's see if we can... I guess we just attack for 3 here. Then Vial in Cordial Vampire, sacrifice Bloodghast to Scry. And then I can play the land, get it back. Please do not interact with what I'm doing here. Can you get out of damage? Not really. We're gonna sacrifice you too then. I still get the trigger. It's gonna be a big Viserys here. Yes, we will definitely put you on top. You're exactly what we're looking for. Keep you on top. Play this. Get Bloodghast back. And I guess play the Captivating Vampire. How captivating. Unfortunately, we are out of cards. That's the downside here. They still have many cards. Maybe we should have... I don't know. Was I greedy there? Maybe I should have just attacked and passed. Because we let them use their mana for the turn. Now they get to use... Oh, I thought they were going to play Uro or something. Well, this is not a good spot for them. I mean, I've played many tribal decks before. Okay, you can bounce this. This is not that big of a deal. So I kill Teferi, attack them. Leave this on 2. Okay, so... yeah, attack them for 3, attack them for 2, or attack Teferi for 2. Replace here. Sack Bloodghast. We'll keep this Nighthawk Scavenger on top. As long as it's gas. Gas is gas. Play this. Bloodghast comes back. Play Silver Smoke Ghoul, pass. Why not sack deny them a card? What do you mean? Well, I don't know what happened, but our opponent just conceded, so it's good enough for me. Alright, I think any deck with Planeswalkers is worth bringing. Well, definitely we bring in the Spell Bombs. Oh, something going on here. Hey, stop it! Stop it! Okay, it's fixed. Okay, we brought in the Spell Bombs. We actually concluded this was not very good. Or is this better in this matchup? Like, I thought this is pretty clunky, but maybe I'm wrong? Like, it's clunky, but it can come back from the graveyard. The amount of work that went into this deck, it deserves. Well, thanks everyone for the for all the bits and the cheering. We just need one more win. How have we been playing this? I can't remember how we sideboarded. I don't even know what we're up against, to be honest. It's probably some RUG Uro pile. I think I was taking out the Silver Smoke Ghouls, but I don't remember. Because technically I should keep this in against control decks. This is pretty clunky. Dies to Bolt. Yeah, I'm going to take this out and maybe take out one land. No, taking out land has always been my mistake. I'll keep Captivating Vampire. Oh, I think I took out some Gatekeeper of Malakirs because they're actually not that good either. Okay, so we'll bring in Thoughtseize. I think Thoughtseize will be okay. Yeah, I think Thoughtseize will be okay. Gatekeeper is fine if they have Omnath. Actually, it's not even that great. Like, the thing is, if they have Field of the Dead, Gatekeeper becomes very dead. I hope it's correct to take this out. I don't know, though. Because we can get out of Bolt range, like, pretty easily. Thanks to Cordial Vampire. 29 creatures left? Good enough. Submit. Speaking as someone who plays 4-color Uro, Seas is great. Thanks for all the new follows. Arthan24. You're watching history, people. You're watching history. I just said this card is trash. We'll keep it. I'm really keeping it because it's a hand with Cavernous Soul, so I can play some creatures uncounterably. In fact, I'm probably just going to play Gatekeeper as a... Ooh, Highborn was a great draw. Because now I can sack Silver Smoke Ghoul and potentially bring it back if we can gain enough life. No judgment, and sorry it's been mentioned. Cordial is pronounced Corgi? Cordial? It's okay. I don't take offense. Well, you can offend me on my stream, but I don't care that much, even if I get offended. I'm going to save this. Or do I save it? I could play it now. Ooh. Snap. Resolved. Celestial Purge. Cryptic Command is actually quite annoying. Ren and 6 is... You can get to 4. It's also sort of annoying. You didn't even play it. Guess I'd rather deal with the command. Or maybe command doesn't matter as much because I have Mutavault. You take Ren? Is it that much value? Truth be told, it can pick off a lot of my stuff. Okay, so you play Growth Spiral, you'll have Cryptic up next turn. Well, it's only going to be a one. If they honestly, if they go minus, it's only going to be a 1-for-1. Is this instant or sorcery? No, it's instant. So they can sort of protect their Ren next turn. Okay, I'm not thrilled, but I'm going to take the Ren because it does look like a pain in the ass to deal with. Ren is the deck's engine? I thought Uro is the deck's engine. They're planning on using it to never run out of land. That is a pretty good plan. Okay, what cards are they playing? They played the Scalding Tarn and the Growth Spiral. Wait a minute, Scalding Tarn? I don't know about Scalding Tarn. Okay, so we still have perfect information. I knew about a Misty Rainforest. And a mountain. Okay, Cryptic Command online. Attack! Attacks Viscera. Get in there. I'll play the Silver Smoke Ghoul. Because it's just outright expensive. Still have a Purge in their deck. I wonder if they'll bounce the Vial. It's totally a line. So are they playing with Omnath? They are going to bounce this. I guess they're playing with Omnath, which means... Well, okay, I'm definitely putting Bloodghast in play. But now we do have Gatekeeper of Malakir in the future to do something. You have enough islands in play that you could get Cryptic back. Goodbye synergy with Highborn. Yeah, I don't know if I want that. I think I can bottom that. It's tempting, though, to bring the Seer back. Okay, they still have a Purge in hand. 9 more. Okay, I do not know what's in their deck. Or I don't know what's in their hand. Have another Bloodghast. It's convenient. It's tempting to grab that land just in case my opponent plays an Omnath or something. I don't know what's in this deck, to be honest. I really just don't know. Okay, is this going to resolve? It does. Bring out more vampires. Pass. Also, do you know what? Maybe I should get that black mana source. Just to have something to do with this Highborn once they start, like, losing lands. Start killing stuff off. Oh, Purge is back. They're on the exile plan. That's not too bad. I mean, they're not looping Cryptic around. All things considered, I can be very satisfied with that. I guess they're just going to Purge something every single turn until there's nothing left. Seer number 2, nice. That actually was an incredible top deck. Because now we can sacrifice this and keep it in the graveyard and not get exiled. Okay, that's interesting. Well, okay, the good news is they're empty-handed now. Ooh, we gotta keep that on top. Wish I could just draw it right now. They have exactly one Supreme Verdict. It's not even very good in this deck. Okay, let's see what they do. Because I'm going to cast this. They get to put one card back on top of their library. What's it going to be? They didn't even do anything. Just snap, let it resolve. Yeah, I'm just going to attack for 3. Sort of want to hold up the mana, but I don't think it's worth it. "5-0! 5-0 with fucking vampires." That's not what I thought was going to happen today at all. I didn't think that that was going to happen. You know, I have like just as many 5-0s with vampires as I do with merfolk. Let's look at the deck list, people. Alright, so since we went 5-0, that means we're gonna have a giveaway. Do I have any vampire stuff to give away? I don't think so. Without tilting it. I don't want to tilt it. Because it could be a disaster. Choo-choo. Vampires for the 5-0 on Halloween. So I think I can't remember if I went 2-3 or 3-2 last year with vampires, but we definitely improved on the deck to a 5-0. Maybe thanks to... Actually, it's been over a year. I don't even think I played Cordial Vampire last time. I didn't even play it at all. That was probably my blunder. I mean, this ended up being, like, the best card in the deck. Well, I don't know. Maybe best card is a strong word to say, but, like, it's damn good. Like, it's really, really... I mean, it's worth killing, because if you don't kill it, it makes everything really big. And does everyone remember the turn that my opponent, with the Uro trigger on the stack, they lightning bolted one of my creatures? I put a 3rd Cordial Vampire in play. The vampire died, and then everything became... I had 19 power in play to kill my opponent that had 19 life. That was an amazing moment. It's a moment to remember on Nikachu MTG. Yeah, basically, opponent killed themselves. They didn't even know they killed themselves. But even... I don't know. Let's say they don't even Lightning Bolt. They just play Uro, and I flash in Cordial Vampire, and they do nothing. I would have a 3rd Cordial Vampire in play to trigger 3 times. And the other Cordial Vampire would still be on the battlefield, so we'd probably still deal an outrageous amount of damage. Okay, here it is. Is everyone locked in? Locked in and ready? It's time. I think everyone's ready. Okay, exclamation point. MTG contest. Pick. Good luck, everybody. The Pessimist Scientist. The Pessimist Scientist, one of my fans, devoted fans for Coffin MTG show, is here and has won. Congratulations, the Pessimist Scientist. Just DM me anywhere. I don't care. Twitter, Facebook, or hopefully you know where my socials are. And let me know where I can send this Mutavault to you. And it's not completely... I'll spruce up the signature to make it a little bit nicer before I send it to you. And it will be a beautiful, beautiful signed GP promo Mutavault. Alright, and for everyone on YouTube, that is it for today. We have won. We went 5-0 with this list. It's probably going to get the attention of some random person on the internet. Someone will make an article out of it. Great. And maybe you'll... Alright, aspiring Spike, now try to go 5-0 with this. How about that? You have that donation deck there. You're representing the tribes very well. Zombies got some love, now vampires need some love. Those vampires, they don't get enough love. So that's gonna be it for today. So thanks for everyone for showing up. We're gonna thank all my patrons and Twitch subscribers for supporting the channel, and Pessimist Scientist, who just gifted a tier 1 sub to basically everybody. And we're gonna thank our sponsors, themanabase.com and Mana Traders. This has been Nikachu, Merfolk Master, playing Vampires in Modern.